Sounds great. All right, so I'll call this meeting together to order at 7:30 p.m. on December 22nd. This is a special meeting for us to address and pass the budget. Prior to starting, I'd like us to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In a moment of silence. Go ahead and move forward. So I'm going to call a roll call. Mayor Deneen Swartzwelder,
Here.
Mayor Jack Brown. Mayor Brown was trying to dial in. He was having some computer issues. We'll circle back to him when he comes in. Mr. Ansel,
Here.
myself, Haynes here. Mr. Miser, Ms. Schaefer,
Here.
Ms. Stribling,
Here.
and neither of our solicitors are here. All right. So today's meeting is a very short agenda. We have a couple personnel issues, and then the budget to discuss. Do I have a motion? Would someone like to take the personnel motions?
Motion to hire Lindsay Bagwell as administrative assistant for the police department at a rate of $21.54 per hour and benefits.
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? I would just like to say that I think having Miss Bagwell as part of our team is an amazing opportunity, and we have a really great support there. And so I obviously am going to vote yes because I'm very proud of the work that she's done for this regional police department. Um, any other discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the yeas. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. All right, we received a proposal from Dion Hood for some of the accounting. Um, it is my recommendation that we table this until next month. We're going to have a little bit of time. I plan to sit down with everyone to go over what the accounting functions and what the bookkeeping functions completely are, and kind of analyzing specifically what we need from an outside source and what can be upskilled internally. Is there any objection to tabling this till next month?
No objection.
All right. And then we have a motion on on the agenda. We have to ratify the current ratify police contracts. I will tell you that Ms. Schaefer and I have met with the police union on multiple occasions, both representatives from both boroughs and both police unions and bargaining units. We did reach a tentative agreement with them, which was unsuccessful. The union voted it down. We then provided a counter proposal and offered the union to take up the agreement again. And they did not take it up for a second vote. As such, it is my recommendation that we agree to adhere to the current contracts that exist for both SPOA, the Swissvale Police Officers Association, and the Braddock Hills Teamsters. And my recommendation is that we make a motion to honor those contracts and adhere to them. Specifically, I think we did them separately. With regard to the SPOA contract, is there a motion to honor the current contract that is due to expire 12/31/2026?
I move to honor the Swissvale Police Officers Association contract through the remainder of 2025 and the remainder of 2026.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the yeas and the nays. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Hearing none, motion carries. With regard to the Braddock Hills Teamsters contract, that did expire. It will expire at the end of this year. My recommendation is that we honor the current terms and conditions of that contract, and we sit down with the Teamsters and negotiate an extension for 1 year or till such time as both of the bargaining units merge, which would trigger a new negotiation process. Um, is there a motion to honor the current Braddock Hills contract and agree, direct us to sit down and work with the Teamsters to develop a 1 year extension MOU?
Do we need a motion for that since it still needs to be negotiated?
Well, we want to honor the current terms and conditions and reaffirm that we are honoring the current terms and conditions of
Right.
the Braddock Hills, and also we had previously done a motion to give us to direct us, yes, that we should negotiate. I'm just for the sake of continuity, it's my
Sure.
recommendation that we do that.
Well, in that case, then I motion to honor the current Braddock Hills contract and suggest that we move forward with negotiating an extension to that contract for 2026.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. The motion has been made and seconded. Is there discussion? Hearing none. Oh,
Well, if I could say one thing, I mean, I think the only thing that I would want to is because these are two different pay scales, it might behoove us to do that sooner so that any officers from Braddock Hills are compensated fairly with other officers that they would be serving alongside of.
I agree 1000%, which is why we agreed to meet with them ahead of schedule and
Yeah,
attempt to negotiate a joint contract. Um, we yes, it is the intention, I believe, of this entire commission to honor their collective bargaining rights. There are certain restrictions on what we're able to do with regard to an extension, but we can discuss that in executive session offline. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the yeas and the nays. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
I
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? All right, motion carries. The last thing on the agenda this evening is the proposed budget. There's no change to the previously published budget. Do I have a motion to pass pass the proposed budget?
Motion to approve proposed budget for 2026. Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? I personally would like to applaud Chief for developing a budget that pushed the limits as far as we could with regard to the limited budget that we have in our first year. I think he's done an excellent job in identifying savings and identifying areas where we need um, to improve. So I look forward to the next 10 months and us discussing the future budgets. Any other discussion other than my dogs? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
I
Opposed? All right. So that concludes our business for this evening. Is there any new business that would like to be discussed? I have one piece that I'd like to ask for a agreement from the commission, and I have not talked to anybody beforehand. But given the current situation, I would ask that the commission agrees that the current policies that we have in place that we've established for policing be extended to specifically around ICE are extended through the Swissvale-Braddock Hills Regional Police Department. It cements how we handle any relationship or future potential agreement with ICE that we would reject any such thing. Is there a second?
agree.
I
Yeah, I
move
mean,
with that.
second, are we making a motion or is it just a consensus you're looking for?
I'm looking for consensus. I think right now because I think we'll want to draft one, but I just want to make sure between now and the time we can create our own resolution as a commission that we adhere to the current practice that Swissville has currently uses. And I just want to reiterate, there is no indication at whatsoever that Swissville or Braddock Hills are participating or cooperating in any way whatsoever with any of these ongoing situations. But I would ask for consensus now that we um, maintain that current practice.
I certainly agree. And quite honestly, Kevin, if you would like to entertain doing a motion on that tonight to accept it, um, he'll find no problems from the Braddock Hills side.
Is that a motion from Ms. Schaefer?
Yes, it is.
Is there a second?
Second.
I'll second that. Oh,
Second and third?
yep.
Yep.
Any further discussion? Okay. I just want to reiterate that there is no indication that any of our officers have done anything wrong or anything inappropriate in the practice that they have put in place that has been one that has been um, sensitive to everyone's situations. I think that they do an excellent job in handling situations. So I applaud that. I just appreciate the willingness of this commission to adopt the Swissville resolution. Um, any other discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye.
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 Right.
Opposed? Abstentions. All right, motion carries. Is there any other new business anyone would like to discuss? All right, hearing none. We do not have reports this evening because it's a short meeting. At this point, at 7:43, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn at 7:43 p.m.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All right, all. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.